Hello, can the person who's joined the Zoom with just the initial B as the name, can you please unmute, tell me your name and the entity you're here on behalf of?
Hi, my name is Ibo Zhang, and it is for a company for Urban Black LLC.
Urban Black, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, give me just a second. Can you spell your first and last name for me?
First name is Yibo. Last name is Zhang.
Um, I'm gonna rename you while I try to figure a couple of things out.
Yeah, I don't know where it can change my name, but
I can do it. So
uh, Yibo. Yeah.
YBOZNG for Urban Black, you said, right?
Yep, Urban Black.
Is it LLC, did you say?
Yeah, yeah, LLC.
Okay. Um, Mr. Larson, are you there?
Yes, I am. And I'm just looking through to clarify the status for Urban Black right now.
Perfect. That was just what I was
And
gonna ask. Thank you.
oh yes, actually just got it. It looks like he was one of the carriers that was on Exhibit 1, but not on Exhibit 5. So he will be one that will be recommended to be dismissed from the case. So, sir, I don't want to, advise you or anything before the hearing. Obviously, I'm not your attorney, but you will be recommended to be dismissed from the case. So, if you want to stick around, that's totally fine. But you probably don't need to if you don't have any concerns to raise.
Yeah, I was just having some questions. So, because I called the insurance company, they just told me, oh, they already sent the like Form E to you guys. So it's kind of, but on the same time, so I'm just having another question. Would be just one more. So let's say if in the future, if I decided to stop doing the transportation PUC thing for like for a few months, like what should I do?
Would you like for me to answer that, Justin, before we get started?
Um, let's see. If this is just something for going forward, if it's something you're comfortable answering, that's totally fine. But otherwise, he can always reach out to you separately as well.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Say in the future, if you decide to cancel your insurance and you're not going to be operating, you're more than welcome to cancel your permit for with the PUC for the time being. And then when you're ready to start back up, you'll just go online to do the renewal application and you'll be able to keep the same PUC number and everything. So that you don't risk going into a revoked status or anything. You can go on and cancel that permit.
Right, just cancel, and in the future, if I want it back, and I'll just do a renewal instead of the actual whole new application.
Well, it will be the new application,
Oh,
but you'll be able to keep the same PUC number. We don't recycle numbers or anything like that, but you'll
oh,
just have to go online to do that renewal application again.
right, and it's just I have to cancel it, so like just to avoid getting another hearing.
Right.
Okay.
So, like I said, in the future reference, if you cancel your permit, I'm sorry, if you cancel your insurance, then you will want to cancel the permit with the PUC at the same time,
Okay.
or that just prevents your permit going revoked if
Is,
there's no insurance on file.
is there like a number or email or do I have to go to the website?
You can call the PUC number and speak with the customer care reps, and they'll be able to get that form sent over to you.
What's my rep? I'm sorry. Can I just take down a number real quick? Because I don't
Sure.
see any.
Their number is 303-894-2000, option number 2.
Option 2. Thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you so much. Uh, am I good to go or?
Yes, your insurance was updated, so you are in a active status. So it's up to you if you would like to stay or if you would like to go. It's completely up to you.
Since I'm dismissed, but it's just
Mhm.
because the previous problem was just that the post office wasn't able to get my mails to me. But I mean, it was
Mhm.
only Progressive for some reason, but which somehow they ended up canceling my policy. So well, I mean, I
Yeah,
caught them. They got the open, but thanks a lot.
no problem.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Good afternoon. I'm going to call to order proceeding number 25C-0496-INS. I am Kelly Rosenberg, the administrative law judge assigned to this proceeding. This is the commission standing show cause insurance hearing that by notices and complaints to individual respondents. At this time, I would like to take appearances and let's have staff go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Justin Larson, with Assistant Attorney General with the Colorado Department of Law, here on behalf of Commission staff. And with me, as always, is our sole witness for today, Marquita Riley.
Thank you for being here. And it looks like we just had an individual join us right as I was starting, a phone number that ends in 607. Can you unmute yourself and identify yourself for the record?
And to that individual, if they don't know how to unmute on the phone, you just dial *6.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Vijaya Takal with the last four number 9607.
Can you spell your name for the record and tell us which company you're here with?
I'm with Avia LLC, AAVYA LLC. My name is Bijaya, Bijaya. Last name Takal, DHAKAL.
Thank you for that. And going to go ahead and proceed with some. We'll get to you in a minute, Mr. DeCall, and you'll have the opportunity to testify if that's what you wish to do. But first, what we'll have is staff present its case, and then we'll go from there. And I just want to remind all participants that it is the Commission's practice to record and webcast legal proceedings, including this one. And if I mispronounce anyone's name or if I use an incorrect gender pronoun, I mean no disrespect, just correct me and I'll do my best to get it right from then on out. And at this time, what I would like to do is have staff go ahead and proceed with your case. And then Mr. DeCall, after staff proceeds, you will have the opportunity to proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Staff calls Marquita Riley.
Thank you. Ms. Riley, do you mind raising your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Please proceed. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Ms. Riley. Can you please state and spell your name for the record?
Sure. Marquita Riley, MARQUITA RILEY.
Who is your current employer?
The Public Utilities Commission.
What's your job title with the Commission?
I'm the program assistant for the transportation unit.
Can you describe your role in today's proceeding?
Yes, I review the commission records and coordinate with staff for these proceedings against motor carriers that do not have current effective levels of financial responsibility on file with the commission.
Do the statutes and commission rules require motor carriers and vehicle booting companies to file evidence of financial responsibility with the commission?
Yes.
And can you just tell us which rules imposes requirement on motor carriers and vehicle booting companies?
Yes, per Rule 6008 and Rule 6812B requires that motor carriers file and maintain evidence of financial responsibility with the commission.
And what needs to be provided to the commission to show financial responsibility?
Per Rule 6008, motor carriers must electronically file forms. An example be a Form E as evidence of financial responsibility.
And does Rule 6812 impose a similar requirement with regard to vehicle booting companies?
Yes.
How long does this evidence of financial responsibility remain in effect?
Each insurance company must give the commission a 30-day advance written notice when insurance is not being renewed or if it's being canceled.
What's the next step when the PUC receives a notification of cancellation or non-renewal?
I use the commission's OpRights database to compile a list of, I use the commission's OpRights database to compile a list when we receive notification of cancellation.
So before getting into the exhibits, can you just state whether the exhibits for today's hearing were provided to the respondents?
Yes, I created a email list from the emails that we have on file with the commission. I emailed that list over to the AG's office. The AG's office pre-filed the exhibits and emailed the respondents, and they copied me on the email as well.
Thank you. Can we please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing exhibit 1? Thank you. And can you see that, Ms. Riley?
Yes, I can.
Can you describe this document?
Yes, this is the initial hearing cycle listing that contains the names of the motor carriers that the commission received notice that their financial responsibility was going to expire.
Who prepared this list?
I did.
How did you prepare it?
I used the commission operates database to compile this list.
And when did you prepare it?
On November 24th, 2025.
And is that date reflected at the bottom right-hand corner of the document there?
Yes.
Does the commission create a hearing cycle listing like the one we see in Exhibit 1 as part of its regular course of business?
Yes.
Is it the commission's practice to maintain documents like Exhibit 1 as part of its business record?
Yes.
Move to admit Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
Admitted.
Based on the list that we see up here, Ms. Riley, in Exhibit 1, what action did the commission take?
The commission sent a letter to each respondent.
Can we please pull up what's been marked as staff's hearing Exhibit number 2? Can you describe this series of documents, Ms. Riley?
Yes, these are copies of the letters sent to the respondent on today's updated list.
What does the information in the letters tell the respondents?
The letter explains that all operations under its authority are suspended as of the date the insurance expires, unless proof of proper insurance is submitted to the commission. The letter also provides notice of today's hearing and advises the respondent that if proper evidence of financial responsibility is not submitted to the commission, then its authority may be permanently revoked.
When did the commission send these letters?
On November 24th, 2025.
Is it the commission's practice to create letters like these in the regular course of business?
Yes.
Is it the commission's practice to maintain letters like Exhibit 1 as part of its business record?
Yes.
To admit Exhibit 2, Your Honor.
Admitted. Admitted, excuse me.
Does the commission require motor carriers to establish and maintain a designated agent?
Yes, per Rule 6006 requires that each motor carrier establish and maintain a designated agent.
And were these notice letters sent to the addresses of the designated agents on file with the commission?
Yes,
And how did the commission serve these letters?
through first-class postal mail.
Can we please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing Exhibit 3? Thank you. Please describe this document, Ms. Riley.
Yes, this is the attachment that was sent along with the notice letters. It contains information on the electronic hearing and instructions on how to participate in today's video conference hearing.
When was this attachment sent to the respondents?
On November 24th, 2025.
And it was sent along with those notice letters that we saw in Exhibit 2?
Yes, that's correct.
Is it the commission's standard practice to include this attachment with the notification letters to respondents whenever it holds an electronic hearing?
Yes,
And did the commission create this attachment in the regular course of its business?
yes,
Is it the commission's practice to maintain attachments like Exhibit 3 in the regular course of its business record?
yes.
Move to admit Exhibit 3, Your Honor.
Admitted.
Can we please now pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing Exhibit 4? Can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the certificate of service for the notice letters and the attachments sent to the respondents.
Did the commission create this certificate in the regular course of its business?
Yes,
Is it the commission's practice to maintain certificates like this as part of its business record?
Yes.
Move to admit Exhibit 4, Your Honor.
Admitted.
Now, Ms. Riley, the language on this certificate says, quote, whose name and addresses appear below, end quote, and below that it says, quote, see hearing cycle listing, end quote. Are these statements referring to the original hearing cycle listing we saw in Exhibit 1?
Yes, that's correct.
And just going back to hearing Exhibit 2, we don't need to pull it up, but that's the notice letter. These letters inform the respondents about what happens if they can provide evidence of insurance or surety coverage before the hearing. So if the commission does receive evidence of insurance or surety coverage, what happens then?
Then we will not proceed against that carrier and dismiss them from the hearing cycle listing.
Did staff create the updated hearing cycle listing for today's hearing?
Yes.
Can we please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing Exhibit 5? Thank you. Can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the updated hearing cycle listing that contains the names of the respondents that we still do not have current effective levels of financial responsibility on file with the commission.
Did staff create this list the same way as you described for hearing Exhibit 1?
Yes,
So you created it?
I did.
And when did you create it?
On December 8th, 2025.
And that's the date in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yes,
Did the commission create this hearing cycle listing in the regular course of its business?
yes,
Is it the commission's practice to maintain this hearing cycle listing as part of its business record?
yes.
Move to admit Exhibit 5, Your Honor.
Admitted.
Ms. Riley, did staff send a letter to all the respondents listed in hearing Exhibit 5?
Yes,
Do the addresses listed in hearing Exhibit 5 match the respondents' addresses in hearing Exhibit number 2?
yes.
When is the last time you checked to see if there was any change in the status of the respondents in Exhibit 5?
This morning, December 10th, 2025.
Are you aware of any pending applications, either for suspension or abandonment, affecting any of the respondents in Exhibit 5?
No, we don't have any pending applications for this proceeding.
Does staff recommend dismissing any respondents listed in Exhibit 5? And if so, can you state which ones?
I do not have any dismissals for this proceeding as well.
Are you aware of any letters that were returned to the commission?
Yes, we do have 2 letters that were returned from Luxury Limo, PUC number LL-04421, and the Legend Towing, PUC number T-05152. There was no other address on file for those 2 respondents, so we were not able to remail them out.
And just to be sure, you did verify that the addresses for those 2 respondents matched what you had in the system?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. Now, just a few concluding questions. When does the decision made after today's hearing become a final commission decision?
The recommended decision will become a final commission order decision 20 days after the administrative law judge issues the recommended decisions if no exceptions are filed.
And what happens if a respondent provides proper proof of insurance before the decision becomes a final order of the commission?
Then the recommended decision will not be enforced against that respondent.
What is staff's overall recommendation for today?
Staff recommends that the certificate or permit numbers listed on here in Exhibit number 5 be revoked for lack of financial responsibility as required by law.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. I have nothing further at this time, Your Honor, and if there are no further questions, staff would rest.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Ms. Riley, I don't have any questions for you, but if you don't mind sticking around in the event you might be able to answer any questions Mr. DeCall might have that you could answer, that would be great. Thank you. Mr. DeCall, do you intend to present testimony and or documents today?
Hi, good afternoon. So my insurance, is that what you were asking for?
Well, I was asking if you had evidence, documents you wanted to present today, but maybe it might be better if do you want to testify first?
So I am no longer doing the limousine service, but despite my request to cancel the commercial policy on October 17th with my agent, I would have 45 days of cancellation period, which would be December the 2nd. But I'm not sure why my agent got the policy canceled on the 24th, which I'm not aware of, and he never notified me that it was going to be like 30 to 33 days, which he told me it would be 45 days for the cancellation.
And so when did when was it canceled?
I put in the request on October the 17th.
But you're no longer in the business, is that correct?
No longer operate limousine business now.
Did you submit a cancellation form with the commission?
I haven't done that because I was not aware.
Ms. Riley, based on what you've just heard, do you have any input? And I'm not trying to put you on the spot in case you don't.
No, that's perfectly fine. I can go on and send over the cancellation form so we can go on and get that permit canceled for you. I'm not sure why your insurance company has a couple of different dates, but they do have to give us a 30-day notice when insurance is canceled or if it's not renewed. So that's probably why your agent put in a certain date. I'm not 100% sure. That's something you will have to talk to him about. But as far as the PUC, I can go on and send you over the cancellation form. And if you just fill it out and email it back to me, I will go on and get that permit canceled for you so you can prevent going into a revoked status.
Okay, that sounds good. And I already called the ground transportation, told them I was no longer doing it.
Is that at DIA?
Yeah, DIA, yes.
Okay. Yes, that's not a problem at all. Like I said, as soon as this hearing is over, I will send over that cancellation form. It's a simple form. Again, just fill it out and then email it back to me and we'll get you settled here at the PUC.
Okay, sounds good. And beside that, is there anything I need to do on my end, or is this case dissolved on its own?
That will be it, just sending in that cancellation form.
Okay, I will get that going.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you to both of you. Great. Well, and Steph, I understood you have nothing further. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
And Mr. DeCall, it also sounds like you don't. Do you have anything further?
No, I don't. If I'm all clean to walk out,
Great.
I'm good.
Great. Yes. So, yeah, go ahead. You are welcome to leave now, but I will take this matter under advisement and will issue a written decision. And I thank you everyone for your time, and we'll go off the record now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Bye-bye.